What's up, Warrior Dad Nation? Coach TJ here. Today, I'm just gonna do a quick review of the meal service that I've been using, Icon Meals, and let you know what I think so far, right after the intro. And the big question is this: how do dads like us lose our body fat, get into the best shape of our lives, and set a good example for our kids in a way that doesn't require impossible to maintain fad diets, doesn't get us injured, and is easily sustainable long term? That is the question, and Warrior Dad Nation will give you the answers. Okay, welcome back, guys. I haven't even opened this yet. So I want to go ahead and do this quick little unboxing of my latest order. So what is Icon Meals? Icon Meals is a food service that prepares fresh-made, real food. And as opposed to, I say real food because if you go to the grocery store and you buy frozen food, it's so highly processed, and there's all kinds of fillers and mixers and maltodextrins and starches and stuff that they throw in there, and preservatives and chemicals that they throw in there to mass produce it and to freeze it long term and have it last forever and all this kind of stuff. So this is not that at all. This, as opposed to, I cook a lot of my own meals. I mean, I get a couple of fresh steaks every week, maybe some salmon, but that gets to be tricky depending on how busy you are, and I'm running two businesses right now, so I'm really busy, especially since right now I'm building the app for you guys. For Warrior Dad, the Warrior Dad Fitness app. So I am working ridiculous hours because I'm doing that on top of my existing business. That has been affected and funky from the COVID situation, but it's still, hey, I'm still busy. I'm still finishing up a bunch of old jobs that I had going on with that, while I'm at the same time building Warrior Dad and building the mobile app and building all these tools, because basically what was out there in the market is just not good enough, and I want to share my unique system and program with everybody, and so I'm packaging it and putting it all together in a way that's going to be right in your phone. It's going to be awesome. But at any rate, today is just about Icon Meals. So I've been using meal service companies for a while, and I've tried a bunch of different companies. And so just a little bit of background. Basically, I've been using meal companies for a little while to help assist just the timing. As a single dad with 3 kids, I don't have the kids all the time, but still, I'm busy. I've got 3 kids, I've got 2 businesses, I'm very busy, and but I still want to eat healthy and not have to, spend all day cooking and prepping all my own food, kind of bodybuilder style. So I eat out a lot. I do cook my own meals, like especially now that I'm working from home all the time. I cook a lot for myself here, but even that gets time consuming. And so I had started using meal service companies for a while. And I tried a couple different ones, had some pretty good experiences. But one of my main complaints about the last company that I used, and about some of these other ones out there, is that they kind of rope you into this, almost like Dollar Shave Club. They rope you into this monthly or weekly plan. So you go to order stuff, the way you order is really weird, and then it's like auto ordering. And then if you don't go in and cancel, then the next week it charges you another $150 and ships you another package, and it just goes on autopilot. You have to go in there every time. You have to remember to go in there and shut off the auto ship thing, and it's just a hassle. One of the things I've always liked about Icon Meals, so I ended up going back to them after trying first Icon, then I tried a couple of other different services for a few months, and then I finally went back to Icon because it has such a cleaner, better process. The food's great. And their process is so clean. You go on, you shop, check out, put in your discount code if you have one, which I'll give you guys one. So wait till the end of the video, and then I'll give you guys a discount code, and I'll put a link down below. So stick around to the end. I'll make this short though. This way, you go in there, you place your order, you check out, boom, boom. You schedule when you want it delivered. It's usually you have your pick of it can come as soon as within 2-3 days. And so you just pick your delivery date, boom, boom, boom. That way you know, oh, I've got fresh food being delivered either to my house or to my UPS box or whatever your situation is, or to your office or whatever. And then they ship everything. So this is basically real food that's cooked fresh, vacuum sealed into these containers, and then shipped on dry ice. It freezes while it's on the way to you. It's put in fresh. Because of the dry ice, it freezes on its way to you. That's how fresh it is. And so you're getting meals that you can put some of them in the fridge and just let them defrost naturally. You can throw them all in the freezer. You can do it however you want. What do I have here? So this is real food, no BS, no garbage, no fillers, no maltodextrins, no preservatives, no BS. Real, healthy made meals. This one's steak and eggs. If you're into counting macros, what's one of the unique things about my program, though, you don't have to count macros, you don't have to count calories, none of that nonsense. But if you're into that, it has macros on there, how many calories, how many grams of protein, how many grams of carbs, how many fats, how much fiber, how much sodium. This one's steak and eggs with diced potatoes. I got a few of those. What do I got here? Salisbury steak. This one comes keto style, and then I'll just add. I'll add like a small amount. I'll add a quarter cup of rice to this, for example. So I usually keep a rice cooker, like right here, with a batch of rice, a fresh batch of rice in it at all times. And I do prefer white rice personally because of the ease of digestion, and then there's a lot of other reasons. There's an entire article that I'm going to link in my nutritional manual that's part of the program. There's an entire article about the difference, the bonuses of white rice versus whole grain brown rice, for example. As brown rice is just a lot harder on your system to digest, and all the extra benefits you think you're going to be getting from it aren't as beneficial as you think. A lot of that's marketing. So getting rid of that husk that's on there that has phytoacidic acids in it, and getting rid of that crap, and the husk that the brown rice comes in, because you haven't stripped that off yet. And the white rice is basically brown rice with that husk stripped off. That brown rice, that husk, is also known for contributing to irritable bowel syndrome and diverticulitis and things like that. So this one's a Salisbury steak, keto. So that you can go in there, they've got menu items. So they've got different ways you can order. You can order a box, like a family box, for a family of 3 or whatever. Or you can just order them by the menu. You can go and do signature menu, and then you can just select any of the things like this where it comes as a whole pre-made meal. So I can literally nuke this, boom, go back to work and eat this while I'm working. Done. Or you can get them, this one's fried rice with shrimp. What else do I have here? Angus beef chimichurri. Ooh. Angus beef with a chimichurri sauce, and there's some carrots and squash and zucchini and some white rice in there. This is another of the fried rice. What else did I get here? More steak and eggs. More steak and eggs. Let me show you something else though. Another thing that I'll also do is I'll order things in bulk. Like I'll get the cod, where it's just a bunch of cod already seasoned and cooked, like it literally is tender and moist. So I'll defrost it slightly, just for like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, the whole thing, and then I'll just take out the pieces that I need for that meal, and then I'll literally slide this tray into a Ziploc and Ziploc it and throw it back throw it in the fridge, and leave it defrosted, and then just use it up over the next couple days. And split up some fish into some of my meals and steak into some of my other meals. Or this one is cilantro rice. So I'll partially defrost that, and then I'll take chunks out that I want to heat up for a specific meal and just heat up that specific chunk for that meal. Shrimp. Same thing with shrimp in bulk. Steak, you can get the sliced flank steak cooked in bulk. And I don't know how they do it, but it comes out tender. And most of the stuff, like, you don't even need to add seasonings. Like, the shrimp already comes seasoned, and it's not a bunch of garbage. This is made by bodybuilders and fitness experts. So all this whole company was built by bodybuilders and fitness experts. So I really like this service. So much so that I not only have I gone back to them and I order everything through them now, but I reached out to the owner. I said, hey, I'd like to put you guys in my program and in my nutritional book as a resource, because it's something that I personally use. So I want to put it down in the book and in the nutrition guide and in the program as an example of something that you can use as a resource. Like, there's no excuses to not eat healthy. These are not expensive. They're an affordable meal, just as much as if you go to McDonald's and order a bunch of bullcrap from McDonald's. Just get something like this, and now you have something healthy instead. And that way, if you're busy and you're on the go, I don't have time to prep all my food, I don't have time to cook and da-da-da-da-da. That's fine, then do these. And I don't do these for every meal because I eat out a little bit. And in the program, we're gonna give you guidelines. We're gonna give you recipes that you can cook yourself. We're gonna give you this as a resource that you can utilize as a resource for some of your meals, like I do. I do a balance. I do some meals out, and I give you guidelines around meals that you can eat out. There's meals that you can cook in. I'm gonna give you recipes and meal plans and everything in the program. And then there's resources like this that you can use for other parts of your day and other parts of your week and other parts of your meal planning. Just so that you always have healthy fuel that you can put into your body. Because the Warrior Dad system does not starve you, not even close. In the beginning, a lot of people are like, holy crap, I don't normally even eat this much. And I say, I know, that's part of your problem. And you don't even realize it. Especially most of us, what do? We start losing some weight, or we want to trim down a little bit and get in shape. And what do? We start skipping meals. We start cutting back our meal portions. We start, starving ourselves. And the crazy thing that happens is, I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but in short, the crazy thing that happens is you start restricting your calories and eating a highly restrictive diet, either without carbs or restricting your calories. Everything's restrict. What happens when you restrict is your body starts shutting down the systems. It's not going to build muscle as easily. It's not going to burn fat as easily. It's going to slow everything down. And then when you finally feed it, you can feed it a gosh darn salad. You can eat like a rabbit for an entire meal. But if you haven't eaten all day long, even if that meal is healthy that you finally eat after you haven't eaten in 6 hours, it's gonna take that and store it as fat because it thinks you're gonna starve it again. And on the other hand, metabolic adaptation can work for you and against you. When it works against you is when you lead restrictive diets, restricting calories, restricting meals, skipping meals, cutting out carbs, just any highly restrictive meal. That restriction also results in, now you get stuck in, I need to count calories game. Okay, I need to restrict my calories. And then you try to figure out what's your calories. So, okay, my basal metabolic rate is 2,500 calories a day. Okay, so now if I need to make progress, if I need to lose weight, now then what I need to do is I need to reduce those calories. So I'm gonna eat 2,200 calories a day. But then over time, your body adapts to that and makes the new set point 2,200 calories. You used to be able to burn 2,500 calories at rest. Now you're only burning 2,200 calories at rest. Oh crap, now the bar resets. Now if you wanna lose weight, now you gotta come under the 2,200 calories. So now I'm only eating 2,000 calories. Next, then you're only eating 1,800 calories. Then you're only eating 1,600 calories. Then before you know it, you're eating 0 calories and you're still gaining or maintaining weight. You're not losing weight anymore. So it becomes a net zero game. You can't win at the calorie counting game. But we have a different formula and a different method that we teach in Warrior Dad that allows you to feed your weight loss, feed your weight gain, whether you're skinny fat or whether you're overweight and trying to lean down and get muscular. We help you build a system that does the work for you, essentially. But I don't want to get too far into the weeds on that, but eating consistently, eating healthy foods and eating real foods is one of the biggest benefits. The only exception I make to real food are protein shakes. And I don't go crazy with that stuff either. I have a couple of protein shakes a day that are very clean on what's put inside of them. There's not a bunch of garbage in there. There's not some crazy protein powder with a bunch of crazy stuff in it and a bunch of monosaccharides and all kinds of, no, it's a very stripped down. There's a couple brands that I'll recommend, and those are gonna be in the resources in the program as well. There's a, and those are the only sort of man-made foods that I eat and that you need. You don't even need those. If you want to substitute those, you can make your shake with egg whites to get the protein if you want. Liquid egg whites mixed with some greens. Then you got to try to sweeten it up without sugar. That gets tricky. So I really found a good clean source of protein powder combined with a few of the right ingredients are an important part of your day. But one other thing I almost forgot to point out from Icon Meals, one of the things I didn't even realize at first, one of the things I didn't like about the other two companies that I ordered from is your food would literally show up in this giant styrofoam container that was just gonna be thrown out. You can't recycle it, you can't do anything with it. These giant styrofoam containers wrapped in tape, and then you open it up and everything was wrapped in bubble wrap. It was super wasteful. So, I mean, look, I am not any kind of extreme tree hugger or anything like that, but if we can do something that makes a little less waste and a little less garbage that gets thrown into landfills, hey, all the better. So this comes not only in a recyclable cardboard box, but it's a biodegradable thermo. So the dry ice, they put dry ice in there right when they ship it, so it's not even there anymore. They put just the right amount. I don't know how they figure this out. And they have this cool biodegradable thermal material that keeps it cold. And it's that simple. I am gonna figure out, I think I might have this one for lunch today. Angus beef with a chimichurri sauce. And it's got some little sauteed vegetables and some rice. This is looking very nice, I like it. So I make sure to have this here pretty soon. And then I'll have then I'll be doing my workout, and then I'll have a post-workout meal. But I just wanted to share this with you guys. This is just something I use myself. I contacted them and they gave me a link that I can send you guys so you can get a discount. And right now, the discount code currently to get the free shipping is stay at home, I believe, but I'll double check that, and then we'll put it in the description down below. And give it a try. I mean, you order some awesome food, have it show up to your front doorstep. You don't have to go in the grocery store. You don't have to stand in line, do all that nonsense. It's real fresh made food. It's not bull crap that's sold in the grocery stores. It's actual real food. It's a great service. The shipping can get expensive. That's why these discount codes for free shipping are great. Basically, and you get all the way to the point where you're checking out and it's like giving you your totals. Oh, there's a couple of doves in the backyard. Good thing my hunting dog's not here. He'd run out and chase those guys. But when you're checking out, you'll see all the things. It'll give you the total and everything. And then you'll see a blue wording, click to add coupon code. Click on there, add stay at home, apply, boom, it subtracts. Literally, this order, it saved me $53. When I applied the coupon code, I saved 53 bucks on this order. So I was excited about that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And they said I could share that code with you guys, and you guys can get the discounts as well. Hope you enjoy, and I look forward to talking to you soon. And I'll keep you posted on the mobile app as we get ready to launch that. It's gonna have everything in it, from mindset and to mind, to body, to nutrition, to strength and conditioning, to everything, soup to nuts, on how to really flip the old paradigm. You don't have to count calories, you don't have to restrict carbs, you don't have to do any of that stuff. You just have to live under some simple guidelines, and we teach you how to do that. We teach you how to fish, as opposed to just giving you a fish for the day so you can eat that one fish for that one day. We teach you how to fish so that you can feed yourself for a lifetime. And that's what the Warrior Dad program does. We teach rather than just instruct and keep you in the dark so that you always need us. No, we teach and share our knowledge and train you and coach you and keep you accountable and create the best darn system there ever was. So that's my goal, is to create the best darn system there ever was that can have you experiencing your moments of greatness, whether it's, like I just shared in a post today, whether it's, you know, doing your first triathlon and running across that finish line and having your kids run and jump into your arms, to, you know, whatever it is, you know, doing your first 10K and having your kids there cheering you on and hugging you afterwards and telling them how proud they are of you. Or whether it's, you know, that moment of greatness might just be, you know, your wife coming in when you're getting out of the shower and saying, "Oh my God, honey, you look amazing," and then giving you a hug and feeling your muscles like, "Wow, you're an inspiration. I'm so proud of you." Those are moments of greatness that are earned through your hard work and consistency, and through this program that we have that's going to be able to help you get there. No matter what your circumstances are, no matter how old you are, you can start. No matter where you've been, no matter what conditions you've got, health conditions, diabetes, hypoglycemia, heart disease, arthritis, old injuries, joint pain, and so on and so forth. This will help reverse all of those as well. So it's a really unique program, and it's designed for dads over 40, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. In the meantime, like, subscribe, and keep an eye on the channel. We've got some great workouts coming out. We've got great workouts that we've already filmed. Home ones, we've got ones from the past. I've got one that I've kept in the can. I filmed when we were on vacation. We were on vacation right before the shelter in place. We got back literally 2 days before they shut everything down. And I didn't post that video because once everything started shutting down, I was like, you know, that doesn't feel right. It's not the right time to post a video of me working out in Cabo San Lucas, you know, while I'm on vacation. So I'll save that, and I'll post it maybe after things let up a little bit. It was a really fun video to shoot. I shot, I think, a couple of videos while I was there. And I did my workouts even while I was on vacation. I was drinking margaritas. I was bloated as hell because those margaritas, that's one drink that I love. But man, I swell up. It's something about the syrup that they use, that corn, like high fructose corn syrupy mix that they use. It's delicious, you know, with like a good Cadillac margarita with the Grand Marnier and all the extra stuff, you know. But man, I literally look at my feet the next day and my feet will be swollen after drinking margaritas. But it's still something I'll treat myself to once in a while. The food was looking so good, I just heated some up for lunch. This is steak with like an herb rice, and it has this chimichurri sauce with just like olive oil and parsley and seasonings. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they make it so good. And some carrots and some squash. Great stuff. So that's gonna be my lunch. It's gonna be my late lunch and pre-workout meal. I'm done with this. I'm gonna keep working for a little bit. I'm gonna wrap it up. Start doing my leg workout. Today's squats, baby. Ew. Yeah. Anyways, enjoy. Give them a try. They're a great company. My favorite out of all the ones I've tried. That's why I went back to them, and now I won't go to anybody else. You guys take care. Warrior Dad, TJ, signing off.